What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing fine. Welcome to today's tutorial. Today is quite simple. I posted a video yesterday and somebody sent me a message. I think they kind of liked how I had arranged my workspace. So I decided, you know what, today instead of sending out another tutorial, I think I just wanted to show you guys how to organize your workspace to make it work for you and just to have what you need on the workspace just work for you, like customize your workspace to make sure that it's simple enough for you to be able to maneuver around Premiere Pro. So for you to be able to organize your workspace, I'm just going to show you how to move things around because there's some people who actually don't realize that you can actually move around the stuff on your workspace so that it basically is fit for whatever it is you want to do. Yesterday, let's say you want to do coloring or you want to just edit audio or you just want to do your effects. So you basically can move around the workspace so that it fits exactly how you want it. You can customize it. So for a start, I normally like, I'll show you guys how I always like doing mine. Then maybe when you see how I move them around, it's going to be easier for you to know, okay, this is how I want mine to be. So normally on the project one, the media browser, it's easier if you want to move your workspace. Just move your cursor or your mouse until like a certain corner where you see it shows you those two little boxes. Then just push it up. As you push it up, you'll notice it creates a light blue uh, color or a box. So that is exactly where you should drop where you want it to be. Like you can see there's one here, there's another one here, there's one here, there's another one on the bottom, there's one here. So I like having mine on that part of the screen. And once you move it there, you notice that the bottom part of the screen actually moves to replace that space. And for my audio, the audio bar, this one over here, I normally either like moving it to either to the right side of the program, or I put it in between the source and the program. So if I put it in there, let's say I have audio, let me just choose a certain audio that I have. I'm going to take that one. Let's say I have that audio. If I play anything like that, so it helps me monitor my audio in between my clips. But in most of the cases, I like I like having it to the left, or to the right, sorry, of the program, so that it basically just stays out of the way. That's when I'm editing something and I really don't need to look at the audio part. So for this, you can always just organize your workspace according to what you're doing. Sometimes maybe you just have a small screen, let's say a 12-inch MacBook or an 11-inch MacBook Air, and you just want to fit everything into one space. Let's say you don't have a monitor. So on the project bar, you always have so many tabs. You really don't need most of these tabs, like info. You don't need that. So sometimes you just close it. Effects, libraries, if you don't need it, just close it. Right click on it and then close it. Media browser, if you don't need that, you can close it, but I always need that. Your history, it's literally useless because it just shows you what you just did. You just copy, paste it, overwrite, and all that stuff. You don't need that. You just close that. Your markers, you can mark your clips anywhere you want to, so you really don't need this. Your effects, if you need that, you let it be there. Even on your source, uh, you can just see there's a lot of tabs that most of the times you really don't need. So you can always just right click on it and then just close it. Metadata, you don't need that. You close that. So you choose at everything that you don't need and you just make sure you close them to make sure that your space is workable for you. And this is how I do it. I don't know how other people do it. So basically, that's how I manage my workspace. That's how I arrange my workspace so that I can know exactly where everything is. So it's easier to maneuver across because you want to when you start editing, you want to start editing knowing, okay, this is where this clip is, this is where my project is, this is where my source is, this is where my program is, so that when you're moving your mouse around, you're already not limited space-wise. Because I always like having the timeline, a little more space on my timeline so that I can be able to, let's say when I'm stretching a clip or I want to go to different parts of the timeline, it's easier for me to just maneuver. So guys, that's how you customize your workspace. If you have any questions, you can always ask. Uh, but if you want to see more of these videos, I would suggest you subscribe to my channel. You can always like my channel, and see you next time. Peace.